Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. We are back with another episode of the challenge 37 Spies, Lies, and Allies. This is episode 3, right?
3.
Yeah, episode 3. We're gonna jump right in right at they come back from elimination, and we have our new pairs that we got last week, which were Corey L and Michelle, Tori and Emmy. No, Tori and who was it? Tori and Ed.
Tori and Ed, and then Emmy and
yeah, Emmy and Devin. And once again, Devin got picked because he was gesturing for one of the rookies to choose him. I don't really know why he really wants to be picked so bad and he wants to keep changing partners. I'm not sure, but I mean, maybe he has some type of strategy in that.
He want to be the number 1 draft pick. He just want to prove. I think it's just a bragging. I think Devin is just on like a roll, like just choose me. I want to just be able to be as obnoxious as I want to be. Yeah.
We get a scene of Big T talking to Fessy and Corey, and she is kind of asking them why she didn't know about the plan to get Kels eliminated or to throw Kels in when she is also a part of the Vets Alliance. And Fessy and Corey kind of are just like, they didn't know if they can trust her because she is really cool with the rookies. And I just think, first of all, they're showing their hand too much in that sense because she is a vet, and even if she is friends with the rookies, so are other people. Nelson is basically shacked up with Berna. Who else? Who else? It's a couple of vets that are really good friends with the rookies.
Yeah. Well, in the next episode, you'll see. Well, we'll see. But you got you got Jeremiah and Amber. They're canoodling. Like you said, Amber and Berna canoodling. It's just like the whole house is just like they're like. I feel like the way they like trying to target Big T, like I understand it, but at the same time, like she said, I don't have, like she was talking in deliberation, and we'll get to it then. I don't have friends here. Y'all are literally isolating me because y'all can't trust me. So of course I'm gonna navigate to people who don't like not necessarily don't know me, but like people I can like talk to, like people who are not like she said, I can separate the game from personal feelings and like the social parts. This whole episode, the way they were trying to target Big T, I'm like, well, why though? Like, what are your real reason?
So really what they're really doing is just letting Big T know she's at the bottom of that Veterans Alliance, and then when it's time, you out first. And so if Big T ever wins, like, it's up for all of y'all. But I also think she's not even thinking about that. Big T is just nice. She just has a lot more in common than she does with Fessy. Like, she's just talking to them. She's not talking strategy with them. It seems she's regular talking with them. Regular talking. So it's just for them to single her out for that. And you got Nelson playing footsie with everybody and all types of stuff. And you got just so many other people talking to the rookies, getting cool with the rookies, and now all of a sudden you can't trust Big T. I was like, okay.
And then even if y'all want to play Big T talking with the rookies, half of y'all are in rookie veteran teams. So when y'all talking or whatever y'all planning, one of your teammates will be like, okay, let me just pass this information back to the rookies. Like, you can't have somebody like there's too many variables for y'all to try to like just, Big T got too many rookie friends, so we can't trust her.
Yeah. They tell her that, and she's just feeling really ostracized because of it. And then we get a scene with Coriel, and he's saying that he is, really worried that they're going to continue to throw him in until he just finally loses, because that's what they've been doing. They keep using him as the guy vote, I guess, because they've already said his name and no need to get any more blood on your hands when you already got somebody whose name you said. But I just feel like Corey L is one of the ones that will come close to winning, like a challenge, a daily challenge. So why keep stabbing him in the back like that? Because eventually he'll remember it. Hopefully he does, and your name's gonna be on his lips. Like, I don't understand it, but so he's worried they're gonna keep throwing him in. He's talking to Gabo about this. Gabo continues to be confused. He's talking about
Gabo literally just saying, like, I don't even know what's going on.
He said,
I'm literally just my partner.
He says he's happy he has Nani as a partner, and it makes him feel safe. And I don't know how, because they can still.
You're still a rookie at the end of the day.
He doesn't realize that I don't think he realized, like, they can still see you in. Then they get to the daily challenge, which is called Sea Cave Recon. This challenge I thought was really dangerous, especially since for whatever reason they wasn't wearing helmets. The production really wanted them to go out bad. I don't understand. It's just like last season with the one where they didn't have like harnesses on and they had to fall on those nets and everybody broke their arm. You remember?
Yeah, they literally took 3 people out.
Yeah, and I was like, what is happening? So yeah, so it's called Sea Cave Recon. And basically, 2 teams start at the top of the mouth of a cave. They have to jump off the ledge in 30 feet into the water, into the sea. Then they have to swim to collect 2 bombs. One team member gets the one at the mouth of the cave, and then they both swim through the cave and go to collect the other one, come back out, hold on to the back of the jet ski, and then the jet ski will take them close to shore. They have to swim to shore and put their bombs in the placeholders and to detonate the bombs, or no, sorry, to disarm the bombs. And once they do that, their time is locked in. So this challenge, I thought it was interesting. It was exciting to watch. They do like some cutting just to save time. But I thought it was definitely better than last week's challenge. And they started off pretty hilariously with Ashley and Huey. Huey was really scared, which I understand because, like, from the show he's from, Big Brother, they don't do stuff like that. And now to doing this, but he jumped in there even though he didn't want to. He said it turned him into a superhero because he did so well. He swam super fast. He was leaving Ashley in the dust. Okay, he did really good.
Yeah. So I'm starting to notice that whatever, like they do the first couple, I think are like the ones who are like in the excuse me, are in the mix to win, and then they just cut the rest and be like, none of them winning.
You know that the other people are not in, like, you're like, oh, they don't even have a chance because they didn't even show them.
Also, I found it weird that some people wasn't like, I would feel like in this episode in particular, Jeremiah would have more like confessional time, but he literally didn't say nothing. Even when Tasha was drowning him, it was like, you didn't even say nothing. It was like commentary from other people. So I don't know. I just feel either his time coming. Like when I'm not seeing you in confessionals, it's like your time must be like really approaching. But this challenge was interesting. I feel like it was too many moving parts though. Jumping off, diving in, swimming, crashing in between walls.
Then we have so Tasha and Jeremiah, when it was Tasha and Jeremiah's turn to go, you could tell that Tasha was really scared and she jumped in, but when she jumped in, she literally, when it came back up out of the water, she grabbed onto Jeremiah's head and the light it was basically almost drowning him on accident. And Jeremiah literally had to be like, get off of me. He said, I can't breathe.
Huh? You saw him, he was about to throw some hands in the middle. He was like, hey, get off me. Like, you can't do that. Like, nah, bro.
He trying to stay afloat and she was literally pushing him down. And I was like, oh goodness, poor Jeremiah. But in the aftermath, Tasha did explain that I think Big T told her like maybe try to hold on to the wall when you get in there because it's rocky and everything. And I think from what she explained, she thought the first thing she touched was Jeremiah, and she thought he was the wall, which is why she was holding on to him so hard because she thought he was the wall, which he was not. So they actually ended up forfeiting. They were the only team that ended up like being disqualified and forfeiting. They did not complete the challenge. Then we have CT and Berna, who went at the same time as Tommy and Big T. Both of those teams did really well. From what we saw, they did okay. And CT had his butt out. They blurred it out. And then Tommy, when they came up to shore, Tommy's shorts were completely off. And it was just like, oh, everybody was laughing. But then come to find out, Tommy was hurt. He got hurt. From what I understand, he hit his head on one of the rocks when they dove in, and everything was kind of a blur. And so he really thought they had been disqualified. So he apologized to Big T, and she was like, "No, we finished the challenge." He had thought they had got disqualified, and they didn't finish the challenge because he didn't even remember completing the challenge. So he gets taken away by medics to be looked at. Ed and Tori went
Ed.
against Michelle and Tori. Wait, Ed and what?
Ed and
And
Tori.
Tori went against
Just
Michelle and
Corey.
Corey.
Yeah.
Yes, Ed and Tori went against Michelle and Corey L. And immediately once they jump in, I guess the pressure from the water and everything, it caused Michelle's whole nose to bleed. Her nose was bleeding the whole challenge. But Corey said he didn't want to tell her because he didn't want her to freak out. So they did the whole challenge in her with her nose bleeding. She came back and they was really, really good. Ed said he was swimming and he thought they were really ahead, and Michelle was right behind him. She was right behind him. And so once they got to the end, Tori said, she's looking at Michelle like, this girl is a threat. She's a beast. She's doing so well, and we got to get her out. So that was like a mental note for Tori. And they informed Michelle that her nose was bleeding. She didn't even know. She said she needed stitches. But once they calculate all the times of everyone that went, the winners of the challenge were Ed and Tori. They had the fastest challenge. They had the fastest time. Okay, so then this is where, just like this episode, Tori was really just like, I don't know, like she was like, oh, you guys didn't like Fessy last season. I'm gonna be the one around this season. Yes, so right after the challenge, we get a clip of her sitting with Anissa and Devin, and she tells them that she's crunched the numbers and she's done all her calculations. She feel like they have enough people there that they could lose one of the vets, and she wants to get rid of Big T. And and I'm just like, right, really? We've only done got 2 teams of rookies out. Now you want to do it? Just, girl. And so Devin is kind of like, okay, that's an option, but
I don't know Tori's issue. I don't know if she has something to prove.
But you said what? She don't got, but I don't understand. She don't have nothing to prove. Tori literally, I guess I didn't notice it previously, but the past couple seasons I have noticed it. Tori really does be on a power trip sometimes when she gets a little bit of something. Then she's like really like, like when people like want to have a meeting, you want to talk, let's make a deal, type of vibe, and it's weird. And but Devin was trying to tell her, like, we have other options, like, you can put in Emmanuel, who is threatening, or like who's really strong. You could put in Berna. He said he thinks Berna is weird. Get her out of here. He said Berna is, too much a part of Nelson's game, and he also thinks Berna is weird. I don't understand why. She hasn't done nothing that seems weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I just feel like, again, I don't know, because I feel like Tori, this is like her 6th season, right? The first 3, she was coming in, she was pretty, over exaggerating. And I liked her. She was coming in like all her, like in the finals for all her like first 3 seasons. Now it's like, what's been going on? You get a little popularity, your followers going up. Now it's just like, Tori, what are you doing? You're not playing the game. Like
her physical game is strong. Like challenges is strong. Her social game is terrible. Her game is terrible. She don't know how to communicate with new people because you're not even that old. Like you're not even like a seasoned vet in this game. So I don't understand her attitude. And you coming after Big T for what she did last season to you, that wasn't karma for what you did to her. Like what you did to her, it wasn't, she did this to you, now you doing this to her. No, what they did to you was because of what you was doing, acting a fool. And so, you was acting up, so you got your comeuppance. Please, baby, like,
I don't, it's giving very not you misconstruing your whole story, like,
not you messing up your whole character arc, like you, like if they did you know how they used to do the good guys versus bad guys season? Sorry, baby, you would be a bad guy.
I don't know. It's just not a good look. And I don't know. She was one of my top girls to win, but now the way she playing, once these rookies get in,
I think she could possibly win. The question is, do I want her to win? And the answer is no. I do not want her to win. So then we get, Tommy comes back from the hospital, the doctor's office, and he lets them know he has a concussion and he has to leave. So he is out of the game. And again, MTV, get these people helmets with every challenge. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, these last 2 seasons, I don't know. They've been either DQing people out, people been like getting blacklisted or whatever, but like they've been dropping numbers these last 2 seasons like it ain't nothing. Yeah. And half of the people that get eliminated is off screen or like just like medically DQ'd or they just leave. Like, what's really going on? Like, y'all need to go back to the drawing board, put some bubble wrap on these challenges, and yeah, cause y'all like all the good people are y'all getting rid of.
So Tommy, as an actual player, I don't think he impacted the game enough yet because he wasn't there long enough and he didn't have enough like stake in anything to like make like his impact on the game yet. But as far as being a rookie, that is a number gone for the rookies. So they are down one. I think they were even at that point, and now they are like, I think the rookies are down one. Not that it matters since they don't do anything with their numbers.
Half the rookies on vet teams, so they just relying on their partners, not knowing that their partner's gonna throw them under the bus, literally.
I don't know why they don't know, because it's obvious when they choosing people. It's not again, if it was a team thing, I wish they would have left it a team thing. Like, we are like locked in together instead of being able to pick individual people from the team. That really just ruined the rookies game, because I mean rookies are ruining their own game, but I think it would have gave them a little bit of cushion if I choose Berna, CT coming down here too. So do you really want to see me in an elimination type of thing? So I think they should have kept it with them locked together, because it just gives the vets too much
power
to pick them off.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Like, again, they should have definitely kept them as pairs.
So then we end up at deliberation and Tasha speaks up because she's heard their name thrown around and she just trying to speak up for herself. And Devin is kind of like, if not you, then who? I do appreciate that Devin does give them a chance to kind of talk a little bit, like he's telling you, if not you, then who? But and like I said, I like Tasha. I wish her name wasn't even out there as one of the people, but I guess first of all, her and Jeremiah didn't do that well in this challenge. They were the only team to forfeit. And if you wanted to be fair, and not that the vets even care about being fair, but if we were going to be fair, then I will put them in. And they're a rookie team, so it's easy to be like, oh yeah, it's because you forfeited, not you were going in. So the vets don't care, but they give him a chance to say, like, if not you, then who? And I was like, come on, Tasha, say a veteran's name. It don't, like, literally, the veteran's not putting you in anyway. It don't hurt you to say a veteran's name. Yeah. And then they say Corey L. and Michelle, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, like I said, and like Corey L. said, like, why? You don't have to say my name. That's what I'm not understanding with these rookies. Y'all know what the best are doing. Tasha even said that they're going to say a rookie's name regardless, so I might as well say yours. What? Like, y'all, like, literally, y'all did a dead split vote. Like, why are rookies voting for rookie teams? Like, I understand y'all don't want to, like, piss off y'all partners or y'all don't want to, like, stir the boat, but it's literally, even if Tommy was there or whatever, even if Tori numbers was correct, if it's even, it could be a dead split. Like, come on now. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, give yourselves a fighting chance. Like, y'all know y'all getting picked off. Y'all not stupid. Y'all see it. Y'all trying to win, but y'all not really trying to. Because, like, it's a numbers game. Like, this year, the voting is literally a numbers game. Yeah. Like, there's individual votes. So we, as rookies, need to start voting the same. Not voting as our partner. We can literally deadlock half of their decisions. Like, come on, even if the agency did, like, okay, even if it was like a rookie or rookie team and a veteran team or whatever the case may be, the votes were split evenly. If the agency chose, the rookie team, at least y'all was able to, like, put them in a position of, like, we at least fall. You know what I'm saying? But y'all just like, well, my partner.
Yeah, I think like they should have said, like, I think Josh and whoever, or I just say, or I'm just trying to think of a veteran team. I think Donnie and blah blah blah. it doesn't hurt you to say that. At this point, people been saying your name, so literally I'm probably going in. So I'm about to say, hey, rookies. I'm gonna say it blatantly. The vets are very blatant, so I'm gonna blatantly say they are gonna eliminate all of us. I think we should vote this person right now. All
Exactly. Like,
just say it. It can't hurt you. Just say
exactly.
it plain out. Literally, the vets have been laying it plain out in your face. Lay it in their face. I think we should vote them, yes or no. Big T speaks up in regards to what the veterans have been saying about her. Like at first she wasn't going to say anything because she was really upset, but then she decides to speak up and she's like, I don't understand like the animosity towards me. Like I don't understand what you guys think I've been going around plotting. I have not been plotting. I literally am just talking to people as friends. We're friends. And then Tori is like, Tori's like, because you like to throw people in against their best friends. And I'm like, Tori, baby, like,
let that hurt go. Because when y'all was on the after show on the podcast, whatever, I thought y'all squashed that. So why are y'all bringing?
Well, nothing. I mean, well, when it comes down to the wire, you want to use any excuse to throw somebody else.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
but we're not in the wire. The game just started, and you acting like you don't know how to play. You're acting like a rookie. Like maybe if it was between you and Big T towards the end, you'd have no choice. You'd be like, only thing I have in my arsenal is that you did this to me one time, and the other person never did nothing to me, so I have to vote you. But at this time, it's literally 400 people in the house.
It's a plethora of ways you could go. Like,
there's so many other things. You have no reason. So Tori is like, you like to throw people in. She tried to do it like as a joke. Like, no, it's not a joke.
Casey with me in that whole situation, like, Tori, the game just started, baby. Like, why are you acting this like you said, the game just started. Like, it's still 17,000 people in that house. Yeah. Like, it only been 3 eliminations. Like, you acting like y'all at the final 5. Like, this day before the finals or something. Like, Like Big T said, she doesn't have anybody. Literally, she's pointing out like Corey and Nelson, Amanda and Ashley, Anissa and Tori. She like everybody got like somebody they can, and that kind of I just felt a certain way because it's like, again, why are y'all doing this? And y'all like.
She want to hold all that, what's the word? All that vim, all that spice for Big T. But at the time when that happened, Big T had a partner, and his name was CT. And exactly. I don't hear you saying with your chest, we should throw CT in. So if you're gonna pull that card, you better say both of their names. But she just thinks Big T is weaker than her, and I mean, she gonna make the same mistake as last season. Literally, you thought I didn't have. You all kept saying I had an alliance with the rookies. I didn't, but now I do. Overall, at the end of deliberation, Tasha and Jeremiah are the house vote. Then Tori takes Big T aside and has a conversation with her and Kyle Tori takes Big T aside and she has a conversation with her and Kyle. Basically, she tells Big T like, I'm considering throwing you in, and Big T is just like, okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, she's like listening to her, and she's like, it's not for lying because she's saying it's not like revenge. It's just like I have no reason to throw anybody else in. What are you talking about? We don't have any reason for any of this. We're throwing them in because we're trying to win. We're throwing them in because we're rookies. He's talking about I don't have any reason to throw anybody else in. What are you saying? What are you
like
saying?
Kel said, if you're threatened by me, just say that. Like, don't make up an excuse. Like y'all literally don't have to make up excuses. Y'all don't need reasons. Yeah. Like, that's just the name of the game. Choose somebody. Period, point blank. Just choose somebody. Don't be like, oh, you ate my tostada, so now I need to throw you into elimination because that's all I can eat.
Just say you're mad because of what happened last season. She's like, it's not revenge. It's not because of that. It is, girl. It is. Because otherwise, why would you ever consider Big T? Nobody would have ever considered Big T to throw her into something like this because everybody likes Big T. And so you're like, it's not because of what happened last season. It is. And then Kyle is like, go ahead.
I was about to say, right now, nobody trusts Big T, but you don't see them gunning for Big T. Like again, this whole Bets alliance is like, we all know what's up. Like, even if we don't trust each other, we know exactly what the plan is. not to say a veteran name. So
Yeah.
why are you being the odd one out and gunning for Big T? It's like, it doesn't make sense, Tori.
Yeah.
Like, let that hurt go, sis.
Let that hurt go. And then Kyle says, like, is the veteran alliance off then? Is the veteran alliance off then? Because if you do this, then I'm assuming the veteran alliance is over. And that's how everybody else would take it. So Tori has to take that into account. And I agree with Kyle, like, so are you saying we're not doing vets anymore? Because
It is.
if
I don't
so,
like how Tori was like, so if I do this, the veteran alliance is gonna be done. Yes, you're throwing in a veteran. Literally, the deal is do not say a veteran name. Big T is a veteran. Like, what are you not understanding?
skip to elimination. And this elimination, we already know that Tasha and Jeremiah are in there. So they go down. And then Tori does a little speech like, oh, she kind of saying like she would throw a veteran in, but she's not going to. She picks Berna. Again, Devin told her, Berna, he think Berna is a better option. And for the guy, her and Ed picked Corey L. I just don't understand the rookies just letting these vet partners pick the people, but whatever, because you have just as much say. But Corey L comes down there, and I'm just like, this poor man, he ain't done nothing to none of y'all.
Exactly.
Y'all keep putting
literally
in
his
there.
His first partner was the one that stirred up everything, but y'all sent him down instead of her. And now y'all doing the same thing. Like, y'all literally don't have a reason to throw Corey L down. Like, he's named, like, he wasn't even on y'all list of people of possibility. It was Emmanuel. And that's another thing I don't understand. Like, why are you playing other people's game, Tori? Like, why are you listening to Devin? If you felt threatened by Michelle, you should have threw her down. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand when did we all start playing the game together. Like, that's not how this works. The veteran alliance, okay, we can agree to that. But the way I'm voting and who I'm sitting down, yeah, why do y'all have a say in that?
Yeah, I can't wait to see what it's like if not a veteran. I can't wait to see what it's like if a rookie wins daily challenge, if a rookie team wins. I don't know if they would win, but if they did win, if they would still put in a rookie. You know what I mean? Like, I would hope that if a rookie team won, if a Corey L and a Michelle won, that they would put in a veteran team. I hope. Again, I'm not saying I am rooting for the rookies, but at this time, I want them to catch a break a little bit. I just like more of a like an even fight, because right now it's just literally we just waiting. We just waiting for it to get down to the veterans so the game can actually start, really. So we got Tasha and Jeremiah down there with Corey L and Berna. And because Tommy left, they are short a guy for Big T. So TJ lets them know that actually the guys will not be competing, and that whichever girl wins this elimination, the losing girl's partner will become Big T's partner, because she doesn't have a partner because Tommy left. So the guys don't have to compete. So this elimination is called slipping up. And basically it's two poles, what you call them, poles? Yeah, two poles sticking up, and they are in like in a V shape, and they have several poles, little poles on the ground, and they have to use those poles to create the rungs of a ladder. The poles are different sizes, so they may have to make sure they use the rungs at the right time, and they have to climb. Once they have the rungs in place, they have to climb up the rungs and ring the bell. The first person who rings the bell wins the elimination. And this challenge it seems pretty self-explanatory and easy, but once they got started, it did seem hard because the rungs are not in place with anything. They kept knocking it down, and in the aftermath, Tasha and Big T said the elimination lasted a little over an hour. It took a long time because they kept knocking the rungs out.
Yeah, I would have been teed after a while. I would just have been like, "Can we call a time on this? Because I'm not about to be doing this all. I'm not about to be doing this all night."
At one point, Berna was ahead of Tasha. Then at one point, Tasha seemed like they were neck and neck, and Tasha was right there with her. But as they were each had their like different people rooting for them. Tasha had like Ashley, because Ashley won't Berna to leave. and Berna had Nelson and CT. And CT has proven over the past few seasons that he is a really good partner when he is your partner. He really, he give instruction. So he is yelling towards Berna, trying to tell her how to place the poles, and so that she can get up to the top. And the one weird thing though was Nelson. I like Nelson, but when he's doing this thing when he's
his
in
confessionals,
it's weird. Like he's like, come to daddy, and
yeah, I was gonna say his confessionals. I don't know the way he talking his confessional. He talking like this low raspy voice, like he just wants. Like I told you, he looking for them content partners. Like Devin said, that's friendly.
Like I'm just like.
Told you he looking for those content partners.
Yeah, and I like Nelson, but I don't like that creepy persona that I don't know what he be doing.
His confessionals are cringe. Like I said, the voice he put on his confessionals, like this low, like, yeah, what Fancy did to me really hurt me. Like I'm hurt to the core. Like I'm not mad. Like what? Like like it doesn't sound authentic. It's like he's trying to be like this ASMR, NPR type reader of a script. Like, very like I don't know, but yeah, it's giving very cringe. Like, Nelson, calm down, just be yourself.
And so eventually, Berna gets to the top, and she is able to ring the bell before she gets to the top and rings the bell before Tatcha. So Berna wins and Tatcha loses. And so Tatcha was a good sport in regards to where she hugged Berna. She wished her well. She told everybody good luck. And then she said, except for you, Tori. Like, it's like, F you, Tori. Yeah. And she just talked about Tori, Tori, well, because first of all, I forgot to mention, Tori did come to Tatcha, and Jeremiah asked them who they wanted, and Tatcha had mentioned Michelle. I don't know why she mentioned Michelle, because I feel like Michelle is better than Berna, so I feel like, you know what I mean? Like
Michelle definitely would have won that.
Yeah, so Tori did come to Tatcha, and Jeremiah asked them who they wanted, and they said Michelle and Corey L, and then they put Berna in. So Tatcha is like, you're fake, Tori, you're fake, and Tori is trying to be like, trying to get her word, and Tatcha was like, no, fake, da da da. And I was
no, Tori, Tori, like, can I
want to hear it.
Tori was like, can I just explain? No.
Explain next season.
Yeah, she said, if I do come back. Yeah, and after that, she's like, if I do come back, Tori, you better watch out.
Exactly. I agree. When I come back, you watch out. And because also in the aftermath, Tatcha, did you watch Aftermath? Yeah.
She talked about the Tori trying to set her up with the
aftermath. Tori just doing stuff. I mean, nobody even knew about what Tatcha said. Tatcha said that in the aftermath, that in that first episode where they had to pick their partners, and the vets were chained to the tower of bricks, and the partners had to come. Tori already had her partner, Tatcha came running past, and Tatcha doesn't really understand what's happening. She's looking for a partner, and Tori pulls her aside and is like, you're part of our team. You're our third partner. And then Tatcha says, I didn't know they were doing teams of 3. She didn't even know that. But Tori gives her goggles and tries to have her help them hit the bricks, being super shady. And, and I was like, really? I wonder if production or somebody had to step in, like who told her, or maybe Tatcha just was like, that's weird, I'm gonna go find me a different partner. Because Tori, I didn't know you were a snake like that. Maybe you and Betsy should give it another go, and y'all are maybe meant to be. But yeah, so Tatcha leaves. She leaves after she reads Tori, and they ask, who is the person with? Oh, so Berna won. They asked Berna if she wants to infiltrate or keep her same partner. Wisely, she decides to keep her partner, which is CT. I think that is going to be a good decision in the long run for her. Now, Big T is partnered with Jeremiah, so we'll see how that goes. But that is the end of the episode. Please like and subscribe. subscribe, leave a comment down below. Again, we make reviews every week on the Challenge 37. So we'll see you on our next video.